I love what I do. It's great. And the greatest thing about what I do is that I get up every morning and it's a new day and I'm excited to see what the day is going to bring. Here I am, I get to run a food truck. I get to make people happy. My name is Rebecca Kelly, and I am the chef and owner of Street Chefs. I did a lot of things before I decided to go into food, but my grandmother on my father's side, Stella, who my truck is named after, she cooked all the time. And she was a Depression-era child, and so she would make a head of cabbage go a very long way.
All the way! All the way!
But I didn't really fully learn how to cook all on my own until I was about 17. I got a cookbook as a present from a girlfriend, and I really started reading the recipes and really started realizing I had this love affair with food. After being in the industry for about 10 years, I decided to go to culinary school. I moved to Tallahassee, went to Kaiser, and ended up staying. And so I started working for some small restaurants, some catering companies, doing some stuff. And it had one of those moments most people have in their lives where they're like, I can go in this direction or I can go in that direction, and I'll never know if I can do this until I actually put forth the effort and try and do it. So I did. And wrote a business plan, got the money together, found the truck on Craigslist, went and bought it down in Orlando from this great woman who didn't speak a whole lot of English, and I speak very little to no Spanish. It was a really great day. But bought it, drove it back up here, did a little work on it, put some stickers on it, did a test run on the menu, got some feedback from my friends, and quit my job on May 3rd and opened the truck on May 5th. Done and done. And here I am. And haven't killed anybody, I can still pay the bills. It's been a great ride.
We're celebrating Stella's second birthday. She turned 2 on the 5th, and we thought we'd celebrate by doing a breakfast for dinner special and our hand squeezed lemonade and having a lot of fun at Food Truck Thursday.
I could fall, but I'd get back up. I've done it many times before.
Well, my uncle and I wanted to do a brick and mortar restaurant, but we realized how expensive it was. And then we stumbled upon the trailer, so we decided instead of doing a wooden oven in a building, just do it in a trailer.
Brick and mortar is a term that a lot of people, you hear a lot, especially when we talk about food trucks, and it just refers to a traditional establishment that's made of brick and mortar and sits in one spot. Well, we have the advantage of being able to pick up and move. That mobility aspect is the biggest thing that defines the trucks. Most of us can do just about anything that a restaurant can do.
But then I got this thing. This is our sheeter, and we plug it in. Get the dough, roll it in flour, drop it through, and it flattens it out, and we make the crust all pretty, and then we put it in the racks, fill up the racks. After 4 hours, we have to throw them away. And, it's got a big iron door, so when we go place to place, the fire doesn't come out. But basically, let's get oak twigs, put paper below it. Oh, we have like 15 different vegetables. Let me see. Spinach, olives, onions, pineapple, artichokes, banana peppers, jalapenos, and then we have 4 meats: the ham, pepperoni, sausage, and meatball.
We were challenged by the fact that there weren't a whole lot of food trucks before us. It's not like, opening a new restaurant. We definitely feel like we're pioneers in Tallahassee and figured out a lot of things that now we have that information and we pass it on to the newer trucks that are opening and coming around now.
What makes a food truck? Just being out there and being mobile, going and finding hungry people. My name is Ken Durkin. I am the owner and manager of the Great American Sandwich Station and the Food Truck Block Party. The Great American Sandwich Station is my food truck, specializing in Phillies and Cubans and stuff like that. The Food Truck Block Party is a loose association of other food trucks that I've put together to go to do events. Recently, I had trouble finding a job. Got myself into some trouble and me and a buddy of mine decided to convert my old travel trailer into a restaurant. It's kind of an inspiration from all of my restaurant jobs because I've always felt like they had the wrong business model, that they kept getting cheaper products and selling it for less money. We don't buy bags of sliced onions or anything like that. We slice everything. I know what I'm serving people.
Oh, when the summer comes, I'll be right here. Come and see me when the coast
Food Truck Thursday started 3 weeks before we opened. And then when the initial organizer shut down and kind of ditched, we were just starting to build momentum. So we all banded together and formed the Food Truck Associations. I was the last one to say not it, so I got elected president. It's really taught me a lot about being a businesswoman and how to negotiate to get things that I need and also get things that I want for my business and for other businesses within my field, because to me that's more important. If the collective is strong, then the individual will be strong. So it's the only industry I've ever been in where collaboration is far more important than competition, because if there's one truck, you might stop, but if there's 4 trucks, everybody from the office can get something different. Everybody can all come down and hang out. And it's more of a, community atmosphere, and it's a great time for college kids, for families.
I love doing late night at Midtown because we usually have 20 or 30 people around the truck. Everyone's hanging out and talking. Nobody's in a huge hurry to get anywhere, even though it's 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. It's always civil, even though everybody's drunk. I like to tell everybody I'm making Tallahassee safer one sandwich at a time, because at 3 o'clock in the morning while you're waiting for your food and talking to your friends, you're also getting sober. And then you hang out and you eat and you're getting more sober. And by the time you go home, you're good to go.
A really huge part of the food truck community is being involved in the community at large and giving that part back. And I like people to have an experience when they eat my food. There's such a almost spiritual connection with food. Food is life, period.